magic, you can whatever, but you really have done it. So my next question obviously is the album after this.
Yeah, in the like it has a lot of pop sensibility, but it's different to things that you've probably heard from me before. Very early December, I'm gonna put out like the album title track and like a little video, which will give you even more insight to like what
Album for
can I say? It's an album, yeah,
okay,
another
got
one.
it. All right.
I hope.
Yes, I hope so.
And this is what I'm doing, and I already had my album title before I started working on the records. But I think they'll be surprised, and I'm excited about it. And yeah.
A little bit about Dua. Dua Lipa was born in London to parents Anissa and Dukajin Lipa, who had fled Kosovo in 1992 at the start of the Bosnian War. Dua Lipa is the eldest of their children. She has a younger sister, Rina, and a younger brother, Jin. The family returned to Kosovo when Lipa was 11 years old, but she moved back to London on her own at age 15. She attended the prestigious Sylvia Young Theatre School there and began pursuing a career in music. In between waiting tables and working as a model, Lipa posted original songs and covers to YouTube and the music streaming service SoundCloud. She signed with an agent in 2013 and the following year signed a record deal with Warner Brothers. Lipa's music career gained traction in Europe with 2015 singles such as New Love and Be the One.
It's definitely more disco, nostalgic vibes that are going on this next record.
I think, you crushed it.
It's hard for me to like think about an American accent and not go straight Valley Girl. Kiss and Electricity, and I just love doing those songs so much and working on them that it kind of
Magic, you can whatever, but you really have done it. So my next question obviously is the album after this.
Yes, this is what I'm doing, and I already had my album title before I started working on the records.
In 2017, Lipa released her self-titled debut studio album, which is characterized by a combination of pop, dance, and R&B music. The single New Rules reached #1 on the UK charts, while the song IDGAF earned her a Grammy Award for Best New Artist. At the Brit Awards, Lipa won Best British Female Solo Artist and British Breakthrough Act. Dua Lipa's sophomore album, Future Nostalgia, dominated the charts in 2020, and we've all been eager for another record from the songstress ever since. The 28-year-old musician released her self-titled debut album in 2017, and after releasing Future Nostalgia, she dropped Club Future Nostalgia and the Moonlight Edition. In addition to recording Dance the Night for Barbie, Lipa also had a cameo in the hit film as a mermaid-inspired Barbie. Lipa was just one of the chart-topping musicians to be included on the Barbie soundtrack. Also featured were Ava Max, Charlie XCX, Dominic Fike, Dua Lipa, 50/50, Gayle, Haim, Ice Spice, Callie, Karol G, Khaled, Lizzo, Nicki Minaj, Pink Pantheress, Ryan Gosling, Billie Eilish and Phineas, Sam Smith, Tame Impala, and the Kid Laroi. And now, Dua Lipa fans won't have to wait too much longer for new material. Lipa is making new music her fans can dance the night away to. Dua Lipa is entering a new era. The pop star recently dyed her hair auburn, wiped her Instagram and TikTok accounts clean, and announced a new single, signaling that something big is coming, her third album.
In the like it has a lot of pop sensibility, but it's different to things that you've probably heard from me before. It's because I felt like it was like the perfect introduction to my next record. I felt the most me I have felt like making this album. It's got like a lot of disco influences.
Yeah. Funky bass line on there, we like that.
Oh yeah.
The 28-year-old's upcoming future project follows her sophomore album Future Nostalgia and her self-titled debut in 2017. This summer, she sang the smash hit Dance the Night from Greta Gerwig's Barbie movie. The upbeat single peaked at #6 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. In an interview for a magazine in August 2023, she noted that the album will be more personal than her previous. Dua explained that the album is different. It's still pop, but it's different sonically, and there's more of a lyrical theme. She clarified that the new sound would not alienate her fanbase. Meanwhile, the president of Warner Records, Joe Kentish, said in 2021 that Dua's next album would be something completely different and at scale than the former. As for potential collaborators, Variety reported in 2023 that Lipa's working with Tame Impala's Kevin Parker and several producers and writers who'd worked on her last album. Keep watching to learn more about DL3 and her new single, Houdini.
About having fun and just writing what you feel and it being like unfiltered and especially the Lime, it's like a world of its own. And then recently we re-released it in the UK, and now it's so exciting to have the reason was just so I can just have a personal like fresh start on social media, I feel like, and getting to really just write, and it's all been like a crazy learning process for me.
What is Dua Lipa's third album called? The name of Lipa's next record has not yet been announced. However, the pop star did tell WSJ Magazine in January 2022 that she had a name in mind. It has a vision. It has a name for now, she told the outlet at the time. Dua recently replaced her social media icons with kaleidoscope-esque images, and it was noted that the album will be inspired by 1970s-era psychedelia, so the album will likely reflect the same vibes. Are there any singles off the album? Yes. Dua announced that the first single, Houdini, will be arriving on Thursday, November 9th at 7 p.m. Eastern. She unveiled the news on her social media accounts on November 1st. Houdini, November 9th, 11 p.m. GMT, 0.0%. Pre-order in bio, she penned on X.
What can I say? It's an album, yeah, okay, another one.
All right.
I hope.
Yes, I hope so.
And it's like I felt like it was like the perfect entry to introducing everyone to this new world.
But is there a collab? I heard this, and I don't know if it's true. Is there a collab with Mick Jagger in the mix?
No collab.
Okay, but let's just get this going. All right.
Are there any... end of November, early December.
Okay.
Nice.
Fans can pre-order the single here. The singer hinted that a new single was coming when she began posting riddles and video clips where she had a gold key in her mouth. It foreshadowed the single's title, Houdini, which refers to the Hungarian-American artist and illusionist. When is Dua Lipa's third album coming out? The Grammy winner's album is due for a 2024 release, although an exact date has not yet been announced. What will Dua Lipa's third album sound like? As we said, Lipa told that her forthcoming album will be more personal than her other releases. She added that, "The album is different. It's still pop, but it's different sonically, and there's more of a lyrical theme," noting that the new sound will not alienate her existing fans, lest they have a meltdown.
Essentially, the story was, a relationship and constantly persevering, kind of not giving me to try out something different and try out something new. I didn't want to recreate what I had already done. I wanted to mature and grow.
Like a new beginning, because you took everything off your Instagram and you basically just launched your Instagram again with snippets of this.
And, to me it says a lot about persistence and not giving up, and I guess.
She added that, however, fans shouldn't expect the Easter eggs that other pop stars tend to offer. "I think it's a marketing tool. How confessional can you be?" she told the publication. "I also don't put so much of my life out there for people to dig into the music in this weird analytical way." Lipa also recalled recently watching the 2020 Bee Gees documentary, How Can You Mend a Broken Heart, and just bawling my eyes out.
We'll have elements of dance crying in it, which is something that's been like a big part of my first record. Very early December, I'm going to put out like the album title track and like a little video, which will give you even more insight to like what
need for 2020. Do you think that song kind of sets the tone for the album, sets the tone for the year?
She told the outlet that someone in the film talks about music that just makes your body feel good, and that those are the songs I get attached to. That's the kind of feeling I want to convey. According to the outlet, the new project draws inspiration from 1970s-era psychedelia, as opposed to the disco influences that informed future nostalgia. Mark Ronson, who collaborated with Lipa on her 2023 song Dance the Night, which was featured on the Barbie soundtrack, shared a similar sentiment during a July interview with Vulture. Ronson said that he has heard some of Lipa's next album, and it's incredible. "I think that's why there's the disco ball that smashes in the video, right?" Ronson said, referring to a moment from the Dance the Night music video. "This feels like her triumphant stomp on that era of her music into whatever she does next." Who is Dua Lipa collaborating with on her third album? Fans have speculated that Lipa worked on the album with Tame Impala's Kevin Parker. In November 2022, the levitating musician shared photos via social media that showed her sipping wine in front of banisters that looked similar to the ones at Parker's Los Angeles home.
This is me just putting it into words. It's definitely like the mood. Excited to finally put it out. I'm kind of thinking of it as a cleanse of everything that has kind of happened. Participate in these conversations.
Yeah, it must be really
So I'm gonna leave the talking to you guys. But I think they'll be surprised, and I'm excited about it. And yeah.
Lipa, though, did say that she was working with a more intimate group of collaborators and addressed rumors of whether or not that included Kevin Parker of Australian psych rock outfit Tame Impala. When T Magazine asked Lipa whether the rumors were true, she coyly said, "I don't know what you're talking about," before looking away and laughing. Well, that's all we know for now. It definitely looks promising, and we can't wait. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.